Well, I guess I'll be keeping this hat for a little while longer. I thought I was going to get rid of it, but like always, I put it on and realized that I, I can't I can't let it go. I just can't do it. Can't do it, man. But anyway, I think it suits me, and as they say, suffer it to be so now. All right. Well, another housekeeping item is that I ordered another pair of yellow sunglasses. You know, it's just a necessary accessory for me, and I need those yellow sunglasses. I don't know, I guess like I need sun. I just, I can't live without them, folks. Okay, I'm Whitney Howland, aka Couch Guy, and this is another episode of Comedy from the Couch. And right now we're kicking back to some 70s lounge jazz and or some lounge music from the 70s, and it's kind of getting me in the mood. It's getting me in the mood to talk about lounge comedy. And I consider myself, well, not a lounge comedian, but a lounge entertainer. So my act is a variety act. I do well, comedy. I don't know if they're the funniest jokes, but they're warm, and they make you feel good if you're in a hotel away from home and you came down to the bar and I don't know, you wanted to find yourself and you found me telling you some jokes that maybe put a smile on your face. Or at the very least, you walk out of that bar with a smirk. That's all I care about, and that's all that matters to me, is that I've affected you some way. But, you know, my act is a lounge act, and I consider myself not just a comedian, but a lounge entertainer, where I do a variety of jokes. They're not the funniest jokes, but they're warm jokes. And I did used to do magic until I became disillusioned with it. And
Smart shit is pretty slick.
I hate it when that happens. That the music gets interrupted by commercials. Not my commercials, but somebody else's. But anyway, yes, I wanted to talk to you about lounge comedy. And I don't consider myself a lounge comedian as much as I consider myself a lounge entertainer, where I do a variety act. I do jokes, not the funniest jokes, but they're warm, and they make you feel something, even if you don't know what it is. You feel something, and maybe you leave with a smirk, or maybe you leave with an appreciation of home, more of an appreciation of home. But you know, I do jokes, and I used to do magic, but I become disillusioned by it. Ever since I one day discovered that magic is smoke and mirrors. And I felt deceived. But I still do cling to the magic trick my stepdad performed all those years ago where he disappeared. But, well, with my music, and I do music, normally I would have a banjo or a banjo ukulele, but during a family intervention, yes, it was an intervention, me being the focus of it, and with my loved ones and family members. And the end result was that my banjo ukulele got confiscated. Apparently not only for my own good, but others as well, the audience. but I'm not going to be deterred, folks. So I'm going to do a rendition of Feelings, my own rendition. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Trying to forget my feelings of love. That's the original, but here's my rendition. Feelings, nothing more than feelings that you should keep to yourself because nobody cares. Feelings, trivial and forgettable feelings, something like that. But I don't know. What do you think, folks? What do you think of my pipes? Yeah? 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 All right, let me level with you. I don't have a good voice. In fact, one time when I tried to sing Never Been to Spain, the way I sang it sounded like it sounded like I'd never been to Cleveland. But folks, I consider myself a lounge entertainer. Because I think lounge comedy and lounge entertainment is real. You know, a lot of times it's the best that the average Joe is going to get in life. And you know, folks, it's the best thing that I can do. It's the best I can do. And it's what I do best. But anyway, I'm Whitney Howland, aka Couch Guy. And this may not have been perfect, but I think it was on par with, say, the lounge entertainment that you might get at, say, the Holiday Inn Holidome off 44. That's right next to Magic Mountain. But anyway, subscribe to the channel and click if you like.